you and I decided we were you and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement, an entanglement.
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August,
An entanglement
with August, with August, with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
an entanglement
with August, with August,
August.
entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August.
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement, an entanglement.
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August,
An entanglement
with August, with August, with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
an entanglement
with August, with August,
August.
entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August.
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement, an entanglement.
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August,
An entanglement
with August, with August, with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
an entanglement
with August, with August,
August.
entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement.
What is up, y'all?
With August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Akasan. Let me get this right. Nice. Oh, it's me. Hi. Joined here by Comics Plus crew. We got Obsidian Perspective here and Mad. Yeah, go ahead. Say what's up, man. Say what's up.
Hey, it's Terry from Obsidian Perspective. At
Yep.
Will's Mad at Instagram.
And of course, you guys know him, Tyrone. We can just go with Ty. We can just go with Ty.
Ty.
What up, man?
What's up? Hey guys, what's up? You know me from a lot of the Harley Quinn reactions and some other things.
So this is just something kind of spur of the moment. We were talking about this yesterday, and it was just something that I haven't done a live stream show in a while. So this was just something that I wanted to do, and also I wanted to test out my new mic, get it all right. And hopefully this all works out right.
What's that mic you got there, though?
This kind
that looks super new.
It is. It's like less than a week old, actually.
You can get it to you and everything.
That is an additional service, my friend.
I'm over here holding it like a sucker.
Yo, I'm not even joking. So many people do it. So I was just like, I had to. This extra little cord here is like, this was like about $12 or so, but it completely revolutionizes your entire setup because you know, I did a few streams and I was just like, look, I sound good, but I want to sound great, you know? And that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. So this one's great. I can actually hear myself talk, and because sometimes I'd be like choking on that mic, like because I have no idea what I sound like, and people are like, "Yo, Aka, shut the fuck up," or move the mic away from you. So I had no way to actually monitor myself. So, you know, podcasting, as Ty will tell you, podcasting 101, you got to be able to hear yourself in the mic. You got to be able to hear yourself in the mic. So
it's funny because I listened to Sean Schemmel, you know, the voice of Goku in Dragon Ball Funimation.
Of course.
He says that all the time. Like, you need to be able to hear yourself in the cans.
Exactly.
So I'm learning something serious. So clearly I need to like fix my shit so I can know what the fuck I'm saying.
Well, and then also the other thing I've noticed is like with a lot of professional podcasters or just anybody in general, look how close my mic is. That's the main thing. When you get that default setup, that shit's on the table, like you were just saying earlier. So I like your setup, how you got the mic right up to your face. Because as a lot of viewers, I'm talking to you, Teri. I like that setup there, but you got the guard there, but like it's so important to have that like you got to have it like way up close and be able to hear yourself.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you just sound
not at my final level yet.
I'll show you, Frieza. I'll show you. Oh, Goku. Yeah. So that's where we're at. But the next one I'm trying to invest in right now, and people on Twitch know all about this because I talk about these behind the scene things all the time, is I'm trying to get I did a stream with the lovely Mai. Actually Mai, Greg Alba, and Drew, but I was very much in admiring Mai's big, large, flaccid mic that you can turn up, and it was dangling from the ceiling, and she the way she curved it, stroked it, and let her mouth flow. Okay, I'm going too far. All over that mic. I was so envious. I ran to Amazon and I bought that shit. Or I tried to buy it, but that shit is like $300. So, but yeah. But they also have a listing on Amazon for $100, but it's not in stock. But you can order it. Have you guys ever had any experience with that before? Like you order something and it's not in stock, but they'll ship it as soon as it gets in stock.
Yes.
Yeah,
Does it work?
It's happened a lot lately because of the coronavirus situation. They won't ship shit, and you know it's not priority. But yeah, and a lot of times when it comes to pre-orders as well. So you're just giving your money and hoping that when they get it, when they procure it, it'll come to you.
Okay, I hope so. I hope so because like the normal listing is like $300 something, but this listing was like $100, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get that shit. You know, John Campia, what do you think about that?
What the fuck else are you doing, you asshole?
You guys can hear it. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, we can hear that.
Okay. People in the chat, can you guys hear John Campia like that? Because I can't hear any of that shit. So I would like to know. Please let me know, sirs. You know
Here we go.
No, okay. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna have to assume that everybody heard that. Okay, so you guys can hear it. That is so weird. I cannot actually hear those sound effects. That's so weird the way. Okay, I think I figured it out. Anyways, I'm gonna play around with some stuff on the side. So for this one, guys, as I requested a little bit earlier, well, I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna kind of take a bit of a back seat here in terms of ringleading this merry crew. I'm gonna try to talk less actually, because this is actually Tyrone's idea. This is his baby. He's been trying to do this for a while. He's been talking about this shit for like 2 years, and I was wondering when it was gonna happen. And since Harley Quinn is finished, we haven't really had any reason to get together and to assemble. So this is basically his kind of idea, and I'm gonna kind of let him explain it a little bit more. Go for it.
All right. So the ideal is I've been wanting to do a podcast called Blerd Lines, and it's mostly about me discussing things that I like comic books, obviously, movies, video games. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, so I just wanted to get a podcast on with other Black nerds, blerds, and just discuss our nerdums and stuff. And obviously, if you're not a blerd, you don't have to be a blerd to listen or to watch. You know, it's for everyone, for blerds, herds, absurds, words, all of us. Everyone's welcome, but really, curds, what's a curd?
Isn't that Terry? Help me. You're the educated.
You're the educated.
Curds.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yes. But yeah, so it's for everyone. Just really just wanted to get a group of what's the word I'm looking for? I guess similar-minded people of color to discuss our nerdums.
Personally, I've always hated that, but that's my like particular thing. Like I'm very mixed on that. Like nerd culture becoming the norm, like accepted. Like maybe that's just because I come from the old school, and I feel like it's like I've always felt like calling somebody a nerd is very derogatory.
So I feel the same way.
Okay,
I agree with you. Like, so I'm the youngest guy here. And I'm probably of that generation that was like Family Matters, right?
Right.
Fucking, when I was in school, when I didn't have a fucking beard or fucking hair, like people called me Steve Urkel. That was a fucking insult growing up. Steve Urkel's in the house. Oh shit! Like when you was a black nerd, when you spoke Steve English Urkel, properly, like that, and now all of a sudden. Niggas got Pokemon Go, like nerd culture is like a big fucking deal, and it's like,
true.
Yo, like what the hell about my trauma growing up? The fuck, yo.
No, I agree. I totally agree. Like, and I guess that's the big difference is like, because even Tupac, like, so I think
he was a nerd. He was. He fucking pretended to be a damn.
A lot of people don't realize that. I know people that work with Tupac, and that dude was up there always talking about the fucking X-Men comic books. But when his homies came around, he shut the fuck up about X-Men and was,
I know like people like that.
So like, it's I've always hated that, but I'm cool with the idea of geek because I push geek in the same category as like otaku. It just means somebody that's really passionate about something. And I'm down with that, but the idea of nerd has always come with this like derogatory idea of like, okay, you're unlikable, or you're like, you're unlikable, you're not getting laid, blah blah blah. Even Andre, not a good friend of mine, but he helps me out with my streaming every once in a while. Andre, Angry Black Nerd, you know him? Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Andre. I'm an angry back nerd. I noticed he took that away real quick after a while, and now he just calls himself Black Nerd like that because people start stereotyping your ass and shit, and I'm like, okay. So, hey, chat, let me know you guys are live because I haven't seen a comment in 4 minutes, and that comment is saying, "Do you hate Campia?"
What the fuck else are you doing, you asshole?
No. I do not, but I love that sound clip. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead and like let them know what you're going to be doing.
Yeah. So one of the things I want to do is having conversations like this, and not just talking about, I guess, like comic books and stuff, but also I'm hoping eventually do a larger podcast with more of us discussing how we feel about being Black men living in Japan or being. And how different that feels from living in America. How you feel walking down the street in Japan versus walking down the street in New York or LA for you, or Alabama for me, which is probably a whole different universe from your guys' experience. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure Terry has nothing to say about that.
Oh yeah.
There's a video on my channel. There's a short video on my channel. You go ahead and check it out. That's how I feel about living in Japan.
Terry loves America. Terry can't wait to leave Japan and go back.
Yo, I love my country, The shit's fucked
Yeah.
up though. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. And now, so how you feel being like, me and Terry, we're both veterans. So how we feel about serving our country and how we are viewed, outside of the uniform or outside of a military town, how sometimes things can get sketchy. Not always, but sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Don't
then
forget what
of course, what did you say?
I was
Also-
trying to you all didn't know I was part of the survey corps. I was out there hunting titans, man. You didn't? I did my duty for leave
Did your duty?
I did my duty. It was hard duty. All right, I updated the description, guys. So if you want to refresh on the stream, you can actually take a look at what our topics are for today. We got the introductions. We got a few other things that we're going to be talking about. If you want to know what's up, there you go. In fact, I'm gonna see, I'm like I said, I'm really trying to enjoy this fucking engineering side tonight. So I'm gonna see if I can get like a little picture or something. Make something
like
a
a
little
lot of fun.
cute. Huh? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. I saw
Oh,
you
let me
set up
have
earlier.
a drink too. You guys are all up here drinking and shit. Like, hey, cheers.
Yeah. Oh, you straight from the bottle.
Get your mom.
I got
Cheers,
some.
motherfucker.
Put my camera right. There we go.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
rich.
Hey.
Yeah.
Our
Asahi the rice?
Someone
I
said-
never seen that.
Oh yeah, this the rich. Oh, shit.
Rich.
Rich.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
I
not the
thought I
rice,
saw
the rice.
rice.
Oh, you're rich, yeah.
Okay.
This is good though. Yeah. Pizza or ice cream. I like ice. Well, pizza, I guess.
The fuck?
Like
Well,
pizza.
on a
I like ice cream.
on a comment, someone
That's
said
not-
pizza or ice cream.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Don't make me choose now.
Depends on the woman serving it. Yes. Mm. Oh my god. Wait, are we talking about sexual harassment today?
No,
No, because somebody got busted recently. Oh, okay, no. Never mind. I'll save that for another day.
Okay.
Because I'm sure we have more than enough to talk about. Like, and we probably should get Marta's opinion on that one because for many reasons. But yeah, there you go.
We can get her on here too whenever she's available.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know the time difference is rough for her. All right, so I guess we can get into it then. You guys got anything else you want to say?
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Production or no,
right.
man. Time management. Yeah.
Yes. So I guess the first thing we're going to talk about is the all of the white voice actors stepping down from their roles of playing colored or people of color.
Wait, so
characters.
we started off before the show saying that Cleveland stepped down. Was Cleveland never black?
No.
No. It was a white actor.
There's a white actor playing
It was a
Cleveland.
white actor. Yeah, it was a white actor playing Cleveland. Yeah. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
Yeah, it was a
I
white
knew
actor.
the Apu shit, right?
Yeah.
The Simpsons
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
forever.
it was
like the
Hank Azaria. Yeah.
Family Guy. Cleveland
Yeah.
was fucking white.
Yeah, he was white. Yeah. Like I thought it was a black man too for a long time. Then I saw a picture of him. I was like, oh, it's a white dude. Yeah. And I think it's like a lot of actors are doing that now.
It's about
the
time.
Simpsons. Yeah, it was like
It's
the
fucking
Simpsons said the same thing. They're going to get rid of all their white voice actors who are playing people of color. I guess Big Mouth. I'm not sure if you've ever seen that on Netflix.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's good. It's a little biracial girl in there. I guess it's a Jewish lady playing her. And at first she said she told herself it's okay because she's Jewish and the little girl is half Jewish. My personal opinion is at this point, I think if the character is like well established, I think changing the voice actor is just trying to virtue signal or appease people when they should have originally chosen someone of color for those roles.
Have to push back on that, right? So if it's the actor's decision, like if they're looking at the society today and they feel like their convictions in their heart, like fuck, maybe I should step down. I'm all with it. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I get it.
You shouldn't have.
Yeah, I get it too.
In the first place. That's how I feel. But if it's the producers pushing them out, And that's something else. Like you said, virtue signaling, right? So,
Yeah. Well, actually, with The Simpsons, I think it is coming from The Simpsons producers. They said
oh
that,
wow.
yeah, The Simpsons producers said that they're going to actually get rid of it. I think it's coming from like, yeah, more production side than the actors. Yeah,
It's just crazy when I think about it. Like, man, I have a blog that I've a draft for for a while, like talking about blackface, Mr. Popo essentially, and like Japan's problem when it comes to that shit, because I see it all the time still. But like even today, like in America with our media, we still like The Simpsons has been on since like 1980 something, right? Like
yeah, like 88, 89. Yeah.
Like we motherfuckers have still been doing blackface, right? And it's just passed by us.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that we have this awakening, essentially, you know, because it's about time that people became aware,
Yeah.
essentially.
Well, I think the thing also we got to think about why is this happening? What's the reason it's happening, and whether or not this is just like you said, virtue signaling, or is it knee-jerk reactions to distract you from the real issues that are going on? So you know, let's back it up just a little bit here. It's like this is all coming from post BLM movements, Black Lives Matter. Okay, what did Black Lives Matter? What was the whole point? Was to bring awareness to police brutality, and I think that's a really key point, because suddenly these whole movements are starting to move over to taking down Confederate statues. We're gonna remove fucking Aunt Jemima from maple syrup and shit. We got white people calling us all the time now saying, "Hey, are you okay? I just want to check out." Yep, all of you can admit it. All of you can admit it. We got all these people calling us up privately saying, you know, I just want to make sure I never said anything racist in my life to you. I grew up in a racist household, blah 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 blah. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with this situation, but I also think it's kind of interesting that these situations start to get away from the whole point of why Black Lives Matter. Like, I don't know about all you, but I just wanted to see the police held accountable for their actions. I don't give a shit if Cleveland's stepping down and shit and more awareness. I mean, that's whatever if there's stuff like that going on, but let's not forget the main issues this was brought up in, because this is the way, I was about to say the devil, but this is the way that the media works. They find something, they latch onto it, they find a distraction. A lot of people stopped worrying about Corona after a bunch of Negroes started walking down the street and shit and saying Black Lives Matter. The media finds a distraction to forget the main issue that we were all focused on from the beginning. And I think that's the biggest problem. I actually, and so that's the biggest problem that I have, is that we're getting so focused on other things that are insignificant to the main reason. Again, police brutality. The same thing with bending the knee. The same thing with Colin Kaepernick. The same thing with fucking boycotting Nike over that shit. Like, why don't you pay attention? What is the reason he was kneeling the first goddamn place? Because nothing ever changes. And then as far as the voice actor situation, I completely disagree 100% about that situation. When you're going in, and I'm gonna tell you why, because I understand why people feel representation is important for voice acting, but I'm also tell you why it's gonna backfire, because you're not hiring somebody based on how they look. First and foremost, you're hiring somebody based on how they sound. Do more minorities and more people of color need those opportunities, those doors to be open? Absolutely. I definitely think there's an issue with that. It has been brought up before, and I hope that through this situation it's going to get things. But the problem is that you start setting a precedence of like, okay, well, we created a black person, so we only can hire black people for this. Oh, wait, we have a animated show that's all Japanese people. Okay, well, we can't hire black people for that. We can't hire white people for that. We got an alien. Shit, what the fuck are we gonna do now? Well, he could be alien black, I guess, like Kilowog from Green Lantern. Okay, are you telling me that a black person shouldn't play that? Or are you telling me a black person should play that? I think that's one of the biggest things you have to keep in mind, because that can backfire really easily like that, you know, with that particular situation. And also, as you know, an amateur voice actor myself, sometimes certain people have just that voice. I know Lex Luthor is not black, but he's black in my heart in the Superman the Animated Series, and Clancy Brown killed it on that role. For the longest time, before I had the internet, I thought I thought Lex Luthor was a black man.
He was tanned. He was a little tanned.
That nigga was fucking black. In that fucking
this
world.
Dude was tanned and bald and shit. And he had that deep fucking voice.
Yeah.
We called this.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown killed that shit. And in my mind, I never saw it as a white man doing a black person's voice or whatever the case may be. I just saw it as a deep ass soul brother. He's like, this motherfucker's up here taking on Darkseid, nigga in a suit, like, sorry, it took me some time. I had to go get my power suit. I'm like, yeah, you go in there. Only a black man would roll in there thinking about style before saving the world and shit. So
I do have to push back though, because
go for it.
We're talking about two different concepts, right? Whatever Fox or whoever owns the Simpsons are doing, that's a civil matter, right? So I don't give a fuck like what they do. Like at the end of the day, like changing voice actors or whatever. Black Lives Matter, which is an amorphous group, like they're not like a centralized organization. They're a hashtag, right? It's a concept, right? But they're talking about criminal matters, right? These are two different concepts. So yes, I mean, like at the end of the day, like honestly, they fucking ratted on themselves. These guys, Fox with the Simpsons, like, oh, by the way, a black dude plays Cleveland. I didn't fucking know until tonight. If they didn't say anything, it'd be all good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, a white dude. Aunt Jemima, that shit. I'm like, well, who the fuck cares? Just keep selling syrup, right?
Yeah.
But the criminal matter, when we talk about cops and police and battalion, we're talking about like legit fucking issues within the criminal justice system and that stuff. But I will say, like, when it comes to the industries with arts and the civil concepts, I'm okay with it because for a long time I do feel that Hollywood and like the way black people are portrayed in media affects the way the other side works, right? Yeah. I hate it when I see, Cleveland. I never liked him as a fucking character. Like, why is the only black dude on the fucking show he talks all slow when he's fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Like,
I actually never thought about that.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
How many times do we see some shit on television or in a movie and the dude is either jiving and turkeying like this and shit, right? Like, come on, right? And
even the Smooth brother on Family Guy, he was like, "Yeah, I had sex."
Yeah, like come the fuck on, right? And I remember there was the Halloween remake. No, Friday the 13th remake. They had a black dude in that fucking movie, and he's like, "Why you got to put me in a box? Like, like I don't. Why I got to be a rapper?" She's like, "So what do you do? Rap." Right, but like he kind of owned it, right? Like in that role, y'all probably didn't see the movie, but it made a good.
Yeah.
It was.
I just saw a motherfucker get punching up Jason.
I think
Yeah. He got an axe.
I do remember the movie.
He got an axe in the back. That was pretty bad. This dude should have fucking zigzagged. But anyways, like little things like that. They're like, okay, all right, he's circumventing expectations, but yeah, I still like fucking rap, right? Like,
yeah.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is, with Family Guy and doing what they do and The Simpsons or whatever, at least it's in the right direction to creating the image in the arts and entertainment to make us look like real fucking people. There's various types of black folks, various types of Indians or whatever, right? And just please represent us properly because everybody sees this shit all throughout the fucking world, right? And that creates a bias in the way they handle us. And that's all I got. So I'm done right there.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I was going to say I'm kind of 50-50. I was leaning more towards Akasan because I worry that, if we pull back and like, you have to be that race, it would limit the work for voice actors of color, of Asian or Hispanic. Like, well, I don't want you to play a white person because you're Asian, even if you're an excellent voice actor. So I think that's part of acting, and I feel like that being a voice actor is an advantage where you can play anything you want to play because people don't know what you look like. I guarantee you, if I brought 3 people in here, it's like which person voices whatever cartoon character, you wouldn't know. You couldn't choose, voice actors, unless you're Joe DiMaggio who plays Bender, or someone who's really famous, or Tara Strong. Most people don't know too many voice actors outside of those two.
One of the best examples.
Maybe, or freaking Hank Azaria, or Nancy Cartwright. But Nancy Cartwright makes videos showing where she like say, "Oh, do you like Bart Simpson?" And then she does her Bart Simpson voice. I'm Bart Simpson. She tells people.
Yeah. So voice acting is a very delicate industry. I feel like because what I was saying is more like live action and shit. I guess with voice acting. I guess the parts are what's more important, if anything. How is the character written? Right,
like that's more important. That's more important.
Portrays it doesn't matter, because I'm thinking about who's Green Lantern from Justice League. Phil Lamar.
That's what I'm saying. I was just about to mention him right now. Phil Lamar, Green Lantern, Squidward on or whatever on Futurama. He's the angry. The Jamaican guy.
A Jamaican guy, yeah.
On Futurama, he's Samurai fucking Jack. This dude
Shark God from Harley Quinn.
There you go. The dude has respectable parts. A lot of respectable parts, and I'm like, if they were just typecasting him, this dude would have never been Samurai Jack. So
he would have just been this all the time, because
exactly.
I'm Green Lantern, and I'm this nigga, and I'm that nigga, but like,
exactly,
I can act. I can do all types of shit,
Exactly. So we really got to be careful about doing that kind of stuff. And again, don't forget the main reason we've even come to this sort of discussion. Like I'm just saying, you gotta be the devil works in many different ways, and you get anybody remember we were still trying to talk about Russiagate and shit, and suddenly that got real quiet after some other shit started popping off, so that's what I'm saying. Phil Lamar,
I do feel like I do kind of feel like that like things like discussing voice actors changing, like Aunt Jemima, it kind of pulled away from like the points that would really affect Black people's lives in America or in other countries, apparently, because people are protesting in other countries for a reason, and so when you do like little things, we're going to give you this little thing, just like in 1992, was it when freaking Rodney King was beat up by the police, and then Timberland went around and they said, "Oh yeah, like let's stump out freaking racism." But then, not even a year later, their CEO was kind of throwing shade at freaking rappers for wearing Timberlands and said that it wasn't really made for them. It was kind of throwing shade right after someone had said
the same shit.
Yeah, they just he just immediately started throwing shade until he realized that, oh wait, these rappers who are buying our shoes are also encouraging suburban kids who want to be like these rappers to buy these shoes. So they're actually making us a lot of money. It's not just these urbanites.
They're not doing
our boots. It's actually these suburbanites.
Fuck no. Yeah. Except Grant Gustin, the Flash. That motherfucker, he honorary black now. Nah, he's been out there marching and shit, man. I've been like, damn, man, I wish your show was as I wish your show was as good as you are being proactive and shit, man.
It's highly possible that these shows, but these companies are trying to just cover their ass by maybe. Yeah. Like, oh my God, let's change Aunt Jemima before somebody says some shit and boycott our fucking brand, right? Like,
true.
I mean, if I worked for an international corporation, I'd be telling them, hey, by the way, Mr. CEO, sir, that shit's a problem. You might want to change that. Like, that could be happening. Everyone's like looking at their books, like, well, what the fuck is this? Where does shit come from? Nah, let's change that. Let's get these niggas to like us,
I'm not gonna, I know we're not really gonna talk about too much, but that's that Me Too shit as well. Like that's
exactly right.
That's that people are jumping the gun real like they're trying to cover all bases right now. Like shit is just getting canceled left and right. And you're just what did he do? And you're like, I didn't do shit yet. It's but the whole thing is like, yeah,
instantly canceled. Instantly canceled.
I legit had to have a like I was that white person. I was the white in this particular role. I was the white person calling my black friend. But in this case, I was sitting down with my coworker yesterday, and I was like, have I ever offended you or made you feel uncomfortable? Because the last thing because I told her, I legit told her, I'm like, yo, the last thing I need is for you to fucking write up some shit from like 7 years later if I'm running for president or doing something. And like, I just want to know right here and now, like, if I'm making you uncomfortable with something, slapping ass or whatever, you let me know, and I'm gonna stop this shit day one right here. Don't worry. I'm just saying.
Medium.com.
Kanye?
Huh? So what?
Oh, I said, you might.
He's stuck in a loop of shock there. Look at that, Tyrone. Come back to us.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, exciting. Oh,
your
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
There you go.
What are you saying? You think I'm be running like Kanye?
No. Are you?
We're losing them in the multiverse, folks. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gone again.
Yeah, you are like you're like.
Yeah. Let me see.
You're like, are you on Wi-Fi or what?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
That explains that. Like,
yeah.
But to answer your question, no, I do not plan on running for president yet, but you just never know. All I'm saying is that when I read it, like I said, we'll save it for another day. But all I'm saying is when I hear some of these testimonials, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like how motherfuckers supposed to know? Like, I'm not saying what I'm I want to be crystal clear. I am not saying that these women are in the wrong, and I'm not saying these allegations are false. But what I am saying is that some of this shit is pretty gray in terms of like a dude that may not really know better. I'm like, yo, I asked you if you wanted to come up to my hotel room. What did you think that meant? Like,
signal,
mixed signals like that.
I don't want to say mixed signal because people might say that may interpret that like, but I totally get what you're saying, because I had my thought like, hold the fuck up, like you're looking through your backlog, like
right, exactly. I was just like, okay, how many? So I have about 3 or 4 women. I'm like, Callie's on that list. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about women I've interacted with on an entertainment scale. Callie, Conan, my coworker, like that. And I'm just going down my backlog. Like, okay, was there ever a time where the feeling didn't seem mutual? What's the other one? Starts with a C. Consensual. The feeling. The feeling didn't feel consensual, but see, living in Japan as well, that shit's all crazy anyways, because girls will be all like,
you don't know, you don't know.
And then they'll suddenly slap my ass or something, and I'm like, okay, but see, I don't know if that means something different in Japan than it does in America. So it's just like, I'm like, yo, if that Me Too thing if cancel culture starts coming over here in Japan, then I'm like, holy fuck, man, I might be fucked.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to worry about that happening in Japan because it's just not going to. That's just this country. But American-born Japanese might be something different.
Maybe. I think they're actually starting to come at Japanese men for that now. Actually, people are starting to get in trouble a little bit.
But then
it's usually high profile men usually.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Like I was just telling somebody, I was like, man, I don't have enough clout in this YouTube world for somebody to even give a shit about canceling me. They're like, what are you gonna do? I'll cancel all 5 of your subscribers? Okay, boo-hoo, son. Gonna take away your Twitch account.
I do want to mention one little, I guess, appendix or a little add-on to this. How do you feel, Aka, as a YouTuber, Jenna Marbles canceling herself? Did you see that?
Okay, and so we can even get into there's a whole nother situation with Blind Wave as well. The boys of Blind Wave. Teri! Motherfucker! Like, oh shit.
You know, it's funny because I don't follow Blind Wave, but I know you do. You always mention them, and it's like, wait, what the fuck is going on with Blind Wave? I know these guys, they have a whole economy over there. These niggas got a house.
Yep. Yep. So even Blind Wave let somebody, like one of the members of their team, voluntarily left the team, and the way they even wrote the goodbye letter, or like the termination, or him leaving, the resignation letter, everybody's just like, damn, this shit sounds like a fucking Me Too type of deal. And like they saying how this dude does not represent Blind Wave and his action in the what we strive for, and people are like, red flag. They're saying nothing has happened, but at the same time, people cannot deny that something might come forward in the future, and they're trying to jump the gun to make sure they protect themselves like that.
Are they that organized that they do shit like that? Like that's
they're an LLC. They are an LLC established.
Oh.
Yeah, as a company, and it makes sense because they're making either anywhere from 60 to 90K a month split by 5 people. You gotta be with that kind of money passing around. Shit, it ain't pizza money anymore, Teri. That's when you guys give a tip to Teri, I get all the money directly, and he's just like, yeah, just put it into the pizza fund.
Just put it in the pizza fund. We have a Pizza Hut every fucking time, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
that pepperoni supreme, the large. Thank you all.
Man, Blind Wave has beyond the pizza fund. They into Coke and bitches fund. That's the right there. I'm not saying that they are. A lot of them are respectfully married. I'm just saying if
I know they got a house. Like, imagine if they Blind Wave parties at that fucking crib,
if they were single, but they wouldn't be Blind Wave if that's the case. Yeah, Black Wave might be doing that, and Black Wave just like you fucking clean up this goddamn Corona shit, the world. Let's clean up that Corona shit, and Black Wave about to have that summer bitch block party at the Powell Palace. I've been invited many times, but I ain't trying to get my freak on and then get my death on the next week with Corona. So I'm good.
Oh boy.
All right, are we moving? What's next? Jenna Marbles. Personally, I just think Jenna Marbles was tired.
She's done.
Yeah.
At that point, like she's fucking done. So, like,
I think Jenna Marbles she's tired. She wants a break. This was her best way to bounce out for a while and be done with it for a while. Like she's been hustling longer than any of us, and like there just comes a point where you're just like, yo, what? Like you can see it in her videos. She's just that ambition. She's been making videos about her dog and doing makeup or whatever, but she's just like
just out of over it.
Yeah, she's just like, I just need something else. She's got more than enough money to retire on.
She's definitely not poor, nowhere near it.
At their level, they can walk off into the sunset, invest in some real business. Like, I don't know. The Jenna Marbles store, come on through, like they're good.
She's one of the nicest people too. And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not nice, but I try to be nice, and that shit is fucking infuriating on YouTube every day, trying to be nice to people and shit. Like I had to fucking time out somebody while you guys were talking, who's like somebody told me to shut the fuck up about Russiagate, or I was like, okay, you shut the fuck up. So
done something.
I'm just like, yo, like, and I was talking about The Last of Us the other day, and people were in the chat up here, but like, they were trying to call me Ak, derogatory, just AK. Ak, shut the fuck up, you're dumb as fuck. I'm like, all right, what, get the fuck out.
What the fuck is Ak?
It's short for Aka.
Okay.
Yeah, Ak. And they're like, yo, you do not know me like that to be fucking talking to me like that. That's one of the reasons I don't give my fucking real name out, because people be thinking they know you, and they want to be some shit like, they want to say like, I was trying to make a dope, I was going to call myself Dwayne or something.
I was going to say Ferguson.
Yeah. They're going to be like, Isaiah, shut the fuck up. Like, yo, you do not know me to be addressing me by my spiritual name and shit. Shut the fuck up.
I had such a normal government name, Teri.
Yeah.
Teri. If you Google my full fucking name, you'll get like 1,000. I've done it. thousands of responses. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, but yeah, I totally get you for keeping that shit. Did I get a message?
No, that was me.
That was me. Yeah.
Tyrone.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
saying I'm too fucking close to the mic. I'm like,
no.
Too close to something.
I thought I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Making sure.
All right.
Sure. Next. Damn, okay, guys, hit up the super chat. We could definitely use your donations for $1 a stream.
Is he still there?
He's for $10 a stream. You guys gotta help contribute to
cable.
Saves this poor black man over here in the boondocks of Japan.
Yeah,
get him affordable housing and internet. Give him. He's tying 2 cell phones together so he could be with us today. For your contributions today, we will make Tyrone's internet speedy again.
So let me. Oh, shit, he's fucking dead. All right, so hey, let me look up Jazz Santee. Showrunners decided to remove these actors from these roles. No one was pressuring them. Okay, and Aunt Jemima has always been pressured to change their name. That's interesting. You know what's kind of funny though? I'm gonna say this. This is like some guilty shit. I always
welcome back, Tyrone. This motherfucker wrote us in the private chat. He was like, "I loved you guys," and then he bounced out the fucking chat. I was like, "Kill himself." Okay.
So let me say, I always bought Aunt Jemima. When I was at the supermarket, like, and I'd see like Aunt Jemima or who the fuck else, it's always there's a black lady on the bottle. Let me buy that shit.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me. I'm stupid.
I agree. No, like I never even thought it was a fucking race. Like I had to get the fuck. That's the craziest shit. Like through all this BLM movements and shit, I'm getting fucking educated on my black history and shit because there's some shit I didn't even know. I was like, what the fuck? I was fucking blackface. I just thought it was. Like the closest thing I had was I thought Oprah fucking played her in The Color Purple and shit, but nope.
Yeah. And I appreciate that because, like, I don't know, it's about time that we started understanding, like history and things like that. I had a conversation with a friend of mine who lives in California.
What they gonna do? They're gonna put Beyonce on the fucking syrup then?
I don't know. That's a good guess.
Generic. Hey, thank you, Cisco Francis, $5. You're donating to the Save Tyrone's Internet Fund. I appreciate that.
Cisco.
This motherfucker comes to the stream like the Flash and shit. Kelly, she's the key. Am I too late? Is my internet too slow?
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi and it's way in the living room, and I'm in another room.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to move it closer next time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it closer next time.
Now you have a good point. Beyonce syrup, I put that shit all over my body and shit.
I'd be like, yo, Beyonce, buy some fucking syrup, girl. Jay-Z, get up on that. Okay, so what's the next subject?
I wanted to talk about the AMC thing, the future of cinema, but I think we can move past that if you guys want to skip it and just go to Will and Jada.
So actually, I'll jump real quick on that. It's interesting because I just went to the movie theaters in Yokohama today. I didn't go to see a movie. I just kind of checked it out. They finished construction on a new building. There's a cinema on the 8th floor, and there's nothing but Japanese movies. And I thought to myself, fuck Hollywood, you need to get up on this shit because I need to see something. And I noticed I was talking to my students about the UK, and they're putting money into the entertainment industry. Because UK isn't releasing anything. Hollywood, US isn't releasing anything. So movie theaters are gonna hurt.
I think
they're re-releasing a bunch of shit. Like Dark Knight is showing in IMAX right now, and you best believe I'm about to go see that shit.
Dark Knight should be playing every fucking year. I'm sorry. Like I know you love Batman. I love Chris Nolan. Like every one of his movies should be every fucking day of the week. Okay,
I agree. I agree.
Fuck. Yeah. I'm pretty excited for Pinkett.
Okay.
Whenever that shit comes out. Yeah.
I actually heard October, something. August.
I stopped. I gave up on they every week is a new release date. I'm like, I'm good, man. Like you just let me know. But I'm gonna just put it this way: it doesn't matter what the fuck is coming out this year for the most part. I saw Endgame. I'm good, man. I saw Endgame. There really is no movie that's gonna make me fucking run out and go see that shit and go catch a Corona. Fuck that shit.
Oh
Nope.
yeah, not Corona.
I'm good. I'm good.
I might not see another movie this year in theaters. That's a good point.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't.
Release it digital. I'm sorry, Christopher Nolan.
Release it digital. Yeah.
If he,
You can go see Rambo.
Yeah, what? Rambo?
You can, because they're actually showing Rambo in the Japanese theaters.
I'm good. Now I will risk catching a Corona case to go see The Dark Knight again in IMAX, but that's just me. All right. So yeah. I'm good on that. Like there's no reason for me to be jeopardizing my but then at the same time, if it was America, I'd say fuck no, because there's just half of America, there's just crazy ass people that would purposely go in there without masks, start coughing up a storm, and get knocked the fuck out and shit. Yeah, right. Exactly. It's my asthma. Whatever. Yeah. America first. Whatever. But maybe in Japan, I don't know. I saw the last movie I saw in theaters was 1917 actually, and that was during the height of Corona. Like businesses we were about to get shut down and everything. I had a 5-hour break. I went in there. I was a little scared. There was 7 people in there, but we all wore masks. I wiped down everything, and I had myself a good time. But yeah, I was a little concerned. So all I'm saying is like those big ass midnight premieres, no. Those fucking day one, no. Fucking matinee, no. Shit. I'm gonna go see that shit in the middle of the week. Fucking 4:00.
Everyone's at work.
Everybody's at work. I'm gonna check with them ahead of time. Hey man, how many people you got in this theater? You got one person? Oh, they handicapped? All right, cool. Put me the first away from that motherfucker, and I'll go watch that shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to torrentday.com. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm away from my other friend Tyrone with his he's got that special red carpet handycam version.
Oh yeah, right.
Hey man, I got that tenant for you, man. I took that L for you. They start coughing. I'm like, no, I'm good, Tyrone.
I'm good. Yeah, keep it moving.
Yes, face masks are universally accepted. Aren't face masks universally used in Japan? Yes, they are. So yeah, I would say,
but there's still a gang of people. Yeah,
yep.
I'd say
96% of people are wearing face masks. So we're good.
It's usually like really old people who don't want to wear masks because it's too hot, or like really creepy looking guys. Yeah.
They feel like these grandmas, these chicks is walking down like, I don't give a fuck. I'm done already.
Life, I've lived it. I'm done. I don't need to do this anymore.
Michael Jackson would have fit in perfectly today. I agree.
Good point.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
You're ignorant. All right, go ahead. Keep going. I'm gonna mute myself for a second because I gotta rearrange my mic thing.
All right. Yeah, I guess. But I saw that AMC. I think they got some kind of bond shareholder or something to invest a bunch of money into them. I just saw an article. I read the headline. I didn't really read the details. But I guess the way they're trying to stay in business is through investors. So that's what they're working on now. So we'll see.
I follow a little bit about their business, and they've been hurting, and so they're going to do whatever they can to stay afloat. They're like going to be the first movie theater chain to go under, if there is one. And obviously, not having public viewings is going to hurt their bottom line, and not just them, but everyone. But obviously, AMC is going to be possibly the first. And honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I don't give a fuck. Like whatever, because movie theater prices in America is horrendous, and if this is what it takes to reset the clock, then fuck it. I'm the Joker. Let it all burn down. Let's reset that shit.
You know what they really need to do? They need to show all of Universal's movies entire catalog, starting with all the Fast and Furious movies. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Of course, I'm referring to that very public battle that AMC had with Universal.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know, Terry? So Universal made a shitload of money on this one movie called Troll World or something like that, and on demand, and they were boasting about it. AMC got pissed, and they were like, we will no longer show any more Universal movies ever again. We will never carry any Universal movies ever again. People are like, huh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Nah, because I think I accidentally unplugged my mic. That's why I made that look. Sorry. That's what that was all about. I'm like, wait, what?
Okay.
I had to go through.
What have we told you about getting your dick tripped on the cords? And
there's a fucking fly in the house, and I've been looking at it the whole time because of the lights. And I'm like, nope, miss you, bitch. Okay, nope, miss you, bitch. And I hit the fucking plug.
Oh, I see.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Robert Pattinson? Right. Oh, okay. Thank you, Robert Pattinson.
Okay. All right.
All right. Can we get into the big one here?
Yeah. Will and Jada.
I'm ready for this one. I want to talk about that.
Hold on, let me take off my wedding ring. Hold on.
Oh.
Nah, let me not. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Do
Your
we
wife cinched it.
Well, should I show that clip or what? Like,
show the clip.
Yeah, show the clip. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta find that clip. Hold on. Here, I'm leaning in. Let's go ahead and roll that clip, buddy. Let's show them what it's all about. Where's line? Oh, there it is. Okay, so, well, actually, no. You know what? Let's go ahead and somebody talk about, like, how did this all start? Give them.
Okay, so I'll bring it from my perspective because you guys were texting this morning, and I think Akasan, you threw something in the chat, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Will Smith? You know, like,
for Will Smith.
he's always good. He's Will Smith. You know, his kids are a little fucking weird, but whatever. Right? I look it up. Right? I Google Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, and for one, I'm gonna hammer on all news publications because you motherfuckers don't know how to write headlines. Right? Talking about entanglements and shit. What the fuck are we talking about? Right? I watched the video. Oh, this bitch banged some other dude. And I'm like, who the fuck is August? Who the fuck is this guy?
That was my first question. Like, you know what? I can't play the video. That shit got taken down by Facebook. They took down the video. Yeah. But go ahead.
But it's interesting. So essentially, from what I'm understanding, Jada Pinkett Smith had an affair with another dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Sky's blue. Like, I don't fucking know, because for me, like, I remember like years ago, like, wait a minute, didn't he have a thing with Margot Robbie? Like, wasn't, that's why I was like, okay, like, I thought that was their marriage. I thought that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'll pass it on, pass the buck.
So from what I understand, that's the situation. Is like, I was assuming that they had some sort of like arrangement where they sort of like an open marriage, where you do your thing, I do my thing, or something. Like, I'm still not 100% on what their situation is.
Okay.
Like, I know, like, August, I've seen this like an R&B singer. His music's okay. It's okay. I don't think it's I wouldn't let him sleep with my wife. His music isn't that good.
But so the question is, Tyrone, how good does somebody's music have to be to let them sleep with your wife?
Maybe a John Legend.
Are we talking Michael Jackson? I'm just saying, like, what's
Daniel Caesar, maybe?
Yeah.
Sam Smith, because he's gay. I feel safe.
At what point are you going to be doing the Will Smith face?
Yeah. So that it's funny about that like, I don't know what an interview or talk they had, that table talk, and Will seemed hurt. Yeah, so that's from years ago, right? Like, I remember that. Like, okay, he's Will Smith. He's gonna fuck around. Like I expected that as much, right?
Mm.
That's Margot Robbie though.
Right.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about that until you actually brought that up. I thought that was crazy, man.
No, that's been a thing. Like
Yeah.
that's why when they did that movie Focus, and then they did Suicide Squad together, it's like, oh, you know, because I think the only reason why Margot Robbie and Will Smith was in that movie is because they fucking knew each other. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. One thing I will say, fucking Jada, she looked
yeah.
good, man.
So let's talk about
Is it just me? Like she up here talking about how I fucked another motherfucker. I fucked this dude.
She aged gracefully, yo.
Yeah.
Because I remember when they first got married, I was like, Jada Pinkett Smith, like we didn't have this word back then, but she was ratchet as fuck back in the 90s.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me? Right?
Yeah, when she was with
like,
Tupac and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, but now it's like, yeah, what the fuck, bro? Like, and it's funny because I was talking to my wife about this. Like, that's why it was a little bit weird when they got married because Will Smith was like a legit superstar. He was like on the rise. Jada wasn't doing shit. And for the longest, all you saw was Will Smith. I Am Legend. I, Robot. What else? He fucking did
7 pounds.
Yeah, 7 pounds. That's even a little later. The Pursuit of Happiness. Like Will Smith is a legit star. Jada, yeah, exactly. Jada Pinkett Smith, crickets. Crickets.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, she was in like the Matrix.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. Fucking Nairobi or whatever.
It was, yeah.
But like
Poetic Justice.
Yeah, and we're talking about way back then. So I guess what I'm trying to say is like I thought it was a weird matchup because normally when actors marry, they're like superstars. You know, Jada Pinkett Smith. She just recently like kind of came up, and look how she looks. But anyways, yeah. So I figured, okay, Will's gonna be messing around because like he's like, the money. I don't know. Yeah.
Nah, but you know, the crazy thing for me is that I think the reason why this one hits us so hard is because Will Smith has always been that likable dude. If it had been Tiger Woods, shit, even Obama, honestly. I'm trying to think of any other black people. Denzel Washington. Denzel
Washington
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman. Nobody would have cared. But Will Smith has always been one of the boys. Like he's just been that friendly dude that he was a YouTuber before YouTube existed, you know, just he's been that dude we grew up with. He's the Fresh Prince, and he's always come off really well received. And he's just like one of the boys, and we hate to see our boys suffering and shit, you know. So I get it. So I didn't even know about the Margot Robbie thing until this whole situation popped up. And so when you sent me that cover, I was like, what? What's this dude doing up here fucking around and shit? But he look a little friendly here, a little too friendly, you know. He doing a little too much there, and that would explain a lot of things, you know. I don't know. But now the one thing I want to point out is going back to that video. Let me see if I can't bring up the video, but I'll bring this up. I thought this was really interesting because Black Twitter went crazy. Black Twitter went crazy on this. And I thought this was really interesting in the fact that I only knew about this story through the reaction, not the actual video. I don't use fucking Facebook anymore. Everybody posting pictures of their fucking dogs and kids and that shit. That shit used to be great. Titties.
You don't want to see my kids, yo? What the fuck, man? My son is cute.
Excuse me, I see your kids through obsidianperspective.com. That's the only place to go.
That's a good point. Hell yeah.
I'm not giving Mark Zuckerberg my black dollars, my black views. Anyways, what I'm saying is that I don't watch fucking their Red Shoe Diary table thing. Show that I just saw a reaction. I saw the reaction and I saw Will's hurt ass face and this man broken down, and people are just like, pray for this man. He is hurt right now. And he, I don't know if it was fake or not, but he posted one word on his SNS called pain. That's all he said.
Fuck.
Yeah. And I'm like, this motherfucker about to kill himself.
Yo,
And
I'm really glad I didn't show my wife that shit, like the pain part, because so for one, like I wish I can get her on, but obviously she won't come on. But I'll recap what she felt. My wife didn't give a fuck about Will Smith and his feelings. In her opinion, like he's hurt because she fucked another dude, and you know, like he's hurt because someone else tainted her fucking pussy, essentially. Like you know, like in her opinion, like how do I explain? Men, we can do that. We can spread our seed, whatever. That's all a part of us, right? But when a woman does it, it's like, oh, poor Will, you know, because Jada had to fucking step out, like, and so I don't know. Like, I guess I would love to get a woman's perspective, like, because when Jada said I wanted to feel good, that's more than more than like getting a dick in me. Like that's like a connection. Like Will wasn't doing everything properly. And that's me from a married man's perspective. Like, you know, like I've been doing the game for like fucking. I've been with my wife for about 10 years now. So I'm just saying, you know, like when she said that, I'm like, yo, Will, what the fuck? You're not doing it right, man. Like you're not doing the game, you know, like that.
Okay. But what I will say though is after watching the actual, because I felt so bad for Will actually, but exactly saying or Jada is spoiled. And here's the thing. Because here's the thing. If you actually watch that video, if you actually watch the show, there's a point where you can see where Will was like, yo, I was done with your ass. We broke up. I was done with your ass. And and she was admitted, and she's like, yeah, man, like I thought like that was it for us and all that. And you know, and she admits in the video she had to learn how to basically love herself and stop being so codependent. And she has a dependency issue in terms of wanting to help people that were hurting and things like that. And when watching the snippet of the video, I actually understood where they were coming from instead. I understood that there was a situation because a few years ago maybe 2 years ago, they were interviewed and they were talking about their marriage anyways and talking about how Will left his first wife for Jada. Like Will consoled in his first wife.
Remember that song, Just the Two of Us? That was other kid. No one talks about that fucking kid.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I also thought that Will's first wife was kind of like she wasn't comfortable with his stardom. Like it was starting to bother her anyway. I think it was affecting their relationship. But the thing, I guess she was like a regular person, right?
If that's the case, bye bye. I'm just saying.
That's pretty well.
Right, but Will actually asked because he didn't believe in divorce, and he was up here and crying in his first wife's lap, talking about how he just imagines himself with Jada instead, because he knows he fucked up, but he didn't want to get a divorce because he knows he didn't want to accept that, and so it was crazy. Like he had to get his first wife's blessing to get that divorce, and then be encouraged to move over to Jada. So I was like,
that makes so much sense too. That makes so much sense about now, because me and the wife, we were talking about like, why don't they just leave, you know? But I was telling her like maybe it's a pride thing, right? You're looking at all these other actors and actresses, the white guys. I'm just saying, right? And they've been a power couple for like 20 fucking years. Yeah, if we break up, that's it. That's all the rest of the folks, the married couples, they're done, right? We've been around for a hot minute. And I think that's why they did this video, because it's their catharsis. It's their ability to bring their feelings out and just say like, hey, we're fucked up. We're people, right? And we can fucking make amends and, you know, fix our marriage essentially.
I honestly like the video because I think something that we forget in this, particularly in this this generation and this century, is that we give up. We give up real easy, and divorce is really easy like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Some
Um,
states it's not, but
right.
some states you got to wait a year. You know,
Divorce is easy, and it's easy to break up, and it's easy to give up. But this couple, they're trying to work this shit out. Like to them, divorce is unheard of. So, so I like the video. I like where they were coming from, but yeah, we definitely were taking sides really early on, and there was one thing where Will was joking about how, I'm gonna get payback, and Jada's up there talking about, no, you got payback, and he's like, yeah, maybe. Like,
yeah. So I found myself thinking about that. Like, I wonder if they're not saying what that payback is because they don't want to compromise other people's reputation.
Right? Yeah.
Hashtag exactly right. Like we all know, we all speculate, but like let's not confirm anything because we jeopardize our homies essentially.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is August? For real? Like,
he's an R&B singer. He's an R&B singer. Like I said, his music is okay, but it's not not that great.
Did you just make a full Floridian slip there, bro? Because like I'm not gonna lie. So in Twitter, I found out that dude was already some woman testified that his dick's so big it like split her uterus or some shit. I'm not even joking. This is like some woman actually went to court or some shit like that, said like he broke his dick, broke her body and shit. That's why everybody's talking about how Jada really felt good. I'm not and that's why Will looks so tired, because he's too tired of fucking fighting Tupac at night, and next month it's August. like so I've been hearing so much shit, dude. What's her name? The girl Willow,
yes.
Yeah,
Willow wrote a
writing
letter to fucking Tupac talking about mommy misses you.
Is that real?
It's true. It's totally true.
When did she write that though? Because she's like what, 18 now or something?
Like, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Like that's why.
Because there's a little kids writing.
Going crazy because.
So I think that's the worst part about this. Like, we're all dudes here, so I'm talking from the male perspective. Let me find out my fucking daughter is writing some letter to some fucking dead dude. Like, no, this is my house. Take this fucking letter here, right? Get the fuck out of here, yo. Fucking letter to Willow.
Fucking Will said, I'm gonna rip your hair back and forth, whatever her song is.
And I think
so that's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying, like that shit is like just too much sometimes. Like I think Will and Jada they're a little too like they need to pull the black parents shit out, man. Like they're gonna have to strengthen that shit a little bit more.
Snatch him up a little bit.
Yeah, because these kids are a little too fucking liberal, talking about how they're gonna divorce their parents and shit. Like, I'm just like, yo, man.
Oh, boy. Let me say that to our mom. I'd have been out in the street quick as crap.
Exactly, man. So I'm just like, they've been a little too liberal, I feel, but it's their lives and they have the money as well. So
I put their asses out.
Yeah,
but you got some money in the bank. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Get out my house. Yeah. Get out my house.
They might have to take a page from fucking Bill Gates. He said when he dies, he ain't giving his kids everything. He's giving his kids $10 million each, I think, and the rest
is
money. And the rest, a lot of money. Yeah, but you got to think of how rich Bill Gates really is.
Yeah, true.
And the rest of money. That shit is like
my mom.
$10.
I'm gonna give you $10. Yeah,
exactly.
I'd be more impressed if he said $100,000. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you $100,000. Figure it the fuck out.
Versus 10 million.
Give you 100.
Right. If he did that, I'd be like, okay, Bill Gates. All right, fucking.
He's putting the rest of the money into charities and shit. So
he's giving a lot of money away. Yeah.
Like
I think part of the reason why.
We're gonna sign up for Make Akasan Great Again. 200 subscribers. We lost 100 the other day.
I saw. I had the 5-hour break today doing work. It was amazing, terrible but amazing. And I'm walking around and I see this picture of Will Smith on the fucking on a building, and I'm like, damn, Will. Like, I felt some kind of like, damn, Will. You know, like, I don't know. It felt like the universe was saying something to me when I saw his face. It was
Really?
in Yokohama, yeah. But now hearing this shit, it's like, I don't know. It's
He'll be all right. I mean,
yeah,
he's Will
he'll
Smith.
be okay. He's Will Smith,
Yeah.
but it's like I think their family, like their kids are a little fucked up. But like I always thought their family was like solid, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I
think
thought so.
Yeah, I feel like that they were like the like kind of like heroes in like in the black community, because I hear like a lot of people when they think about black love, they say, oh, you know, Will and Jada, I want to be like Will and
Exactly.
Jada. You hear
That
like every rap song.
What's that
Will
meme right
Smith.
here?
Yeah,
the Will
right.
Smith
I
like,
know. Will Smith did not kill Tupac, but Tupac might kill Will Smith in his sleep. I'm just saying. Like, Tupac's ghost is haunting this dude now, man. This
Hey,
shit's-
Cisco Francis 17. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
man.
you for another $5 donating to the Tyrone get Tyrone proper internet fund here.
Yeah,
Like,
right. I have to move that you move that AU Wi-Fi up into this room.
that's what I'm
That
talking
explains
about.
everything.
All right,
AU.
because I know Tyrone's on a tight schedule. Speaking of married men, wait, was that it? Or wait, what are we talking about?
No,
Oh,
we're good. We're good. We can keep going. Yeah, she came in and brought some chocolate for me when.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, she was
Oh.
sneaking in here.
No, I
Like
saw
Japanese,
you.
like
You had that look on your eye, and I'm like, damn, Warden.
no.
Don't worry.
This dude about to get kicked off his own show.
No. She was sneaking in, bringing me some chocolate.
Okay.
But
Like,
I'm not gonna.
she's like, what the fuck you say about entrapments, entanglements?
Did you talk about Margot Robbie's breast? I did not.
Yes.
Not yet.
No, but Akasan will.
I will.
I mean, nah, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good with Will. He'll bounce back.
Yeah.
I think really the thing is most people really need to actually see the video for what it's worth. To you may not be able to have that relationship that they have, but I commend them for that shit. Like I commend them for working through that, because it's much better than them getting divorced. And hopefully, particularly with Jada, I hope she's together a lot more than she was, than where she was. And it seems like she is together a lot more with herself, and she loves herself a lot more, because that's really what it was. It was a teaching moment about pain. Whereas, with some men, and Jay-Z, it's kind of funny actually, because I think Jay-Z said exactly the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's good point.
It was a moment of weakness and uncertainty or unsurety, and that's why he cheated like that.
Yeah. That's
Like,
a good point.
Yeah. And I mean, you got to be sure of yourself. I think before you get married, particularly before you get married, you got to make sure you get all that shit out your system. But more on top of that, you need to love in my personal perspective, you need to love yourself more than anybody else in the room. And be confident in yourself and then your family, because if you're unstable, then that's going to affect your family that you're in. And so that's why, like, I've always been kind of clear about that with my particular girl. I'm like, yo, well, it's always going to be a three-way relationship in here. Like, my mistress will always be YouTube and shit. I'm starting to get the side chick Twitch recently, 5,000 strong. So, but I will always try to take care of all y'all at the same time. Zack Snyder, what do you think about my comments?
What? Zack Snyder?
Okay. All right, cool. He said I'm living in a fucking dream world. All right, thanks, Zack Snyder. Yeah. Anything else so Blade has a question here, long time contributor. Did you all hear about Robert De Niro's crying that he will be lucky if he clears 7.5 million this year? I was like, get the fuck out of here. Do you know what I could do with 75 million? Yeah. I know.
What the fuck is Robert De Niro talking about?
I don't know.
Is it income? Because if he's talking about 7.5, I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he has hundreds of millions of dollars.
I'm like,
He's good.
yeah. Like,
He's good. Yeah.
actually, side question: Viola Davis was on the other day. Like, I caught I caught a story about her the other day, where she was saying how she was going overseas and all these casting agencies, all these talent agencies, managers were talking about how they're comparing her to some top tier female actresses, but she was saying, yeah, I get compared to those female actresses, but they don't want to pay me that same amount that they do that. And I was like, and I thought about that. I hear where she was coming from. I hear where she was coming from, and I respect what she was saying. But at the same time, I didn't know who she was until Suicide.
Oh.
Honestly,
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Fair
just
enough.
saying, Terry, go ahead.
So it's all right because we all don't know. Viola Davis, I don't want to say she's like a legend. She's good.
But she's a legend.
Okay.
Really?
She's a legend because
She's
it's
a
funny
legend,
because
yeah,
she's in.
Because of what? Because of what? Because I like, again, I haven't heard of her till.
Yeah,
I think
she's
the thing is you haven't heard of her, but you might have seen her in your peripherals. She's in all kinds of films. Like I think the earliest I've seen her in was Antoine Fisher. Do you know that one?
Never watched it.
It was Denzel Washington's first and maybe only directorial debut. It's Luke Wilson plays a U.S. sailor who goes to find his mother. His mother is Viola Davis, and it's a short scene, but she does really good. And that's the problem. She played a lot of ugly black women, and so
yeah.
She was in Moonlighting, huh? Moonlight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was also she was in The Help.
Yeah.
She was in The Help.
And
She was
so-
in How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah, and so How to Deal with Murder television. I don't watch TV like that, but I think she's okay. I think she's good. And so, but then at the same time, when it comes to you want to get paid the same as foreign actors, but you're a foreigner, like you don't get that. Like that's just how.
True.
At least being in Japan, like I don't know, does Dante get paid the same as his co-stars? Exactly, right? I've done 2 commercials here. I've made like $300. That's it. Like that's just fucking garbage, So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I like her, but that she was in Suicide Squad, right? She was Amanda Waller, right? Okay.
Yeah,
she gets respect because she's been in the black acting game
right.
for a
Yeah,
long
so
time.
she's So that's
like that's the thing. But like at the end of it, but I don't consider her. I think she's good, and that's the thing. We have so few. There's so few talent out there, black female talent, particularly like her.
But that's the thing. I think people got to also realize it's like people will pay you, and I get what she's saying, and I don't want to discredit her, but companies will pay you what they think you're worth, and they base that on the kind of audience you draw. Is she going to be drawing the same amount of people that those other actresses are? I don't know.
Which means she's not going to bring a lot of money at the end of the day.
Yeah,
right.
That's what they worried about.
Will Smith is if I remember, he's a $20 million man up there with Tom Cruise and whatever, right? She was on. No, she wasn't on Gotham. Was she on Gotham? I don't know.
No. That was Jada. Jada was in Gotham.
See, this is what I remember her from, Moonlight, like that,
Moonlight.
Oh, is that Moonlight? No, that's 2007, or is that
that's
true?
Fences, right? That's Fences.
Fences.
Right?
Yes,
Fences
she's in Fences, right?
Yeah.
But then she was also in Doubt with Meryl Streep. And the guy that fucking OD'd on himself.
Damn.
See, Philip Hoffmore.
Philip Seymour Hoffmore. Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffmore. She was in Doubt, right? She played the mother. That's the thing. She played a lot of ugly black women. Like, just let them be, because her boy was like getting molested by the fucking priest. Like, God, like she got to pick better roles. I'm sorry. Like, you got to start like.
And honestly, it may be stuck too, though. In those roles.
Typecast.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, from fucking Antoine Fisher to Doubt and beyond, she's only just now becoming that's the thing. That's what I love about Hollywood a little bit. Like, they're just now starting to appreciate the dark chocolate women, right?
Yeah.
Like Janai Guerrero, Janai,
Oh yeah,
fucking,
yeah. Michonne.
fucking,
Yeah.
yeah, Michonne, fucking, Black Panther,
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walking Dead.
Yeah. I got it.
I think that's the issue. Like, we need to really start, and I'm guilty of this too. Like, we need to really start appreciating, the dark chocolate ladies out there. There's some beautiful fucking.
Oh, have you
sexy
seen her in
chocolate women.
person? She's
What's that?
really beautiful in person. Like I saw her at like a comic convention in Seattle. She's like,
Who?
Michonne.
Oh,
She's like super like super beautiful in person.
I
Very
bet she
attractive
is.
lady.
When I
Yeah,
see
she's
her
not
in that fucking that costume, standing at attention, it's like all right there, like.
Now, you know who I thought was actually very attractive and actually a very good actor is homegirl from actually Black Panther as well. She played the love interest to T'Challa, but she was also
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, whatever name. Yeah,
Natalie something maybe, I don't know. Like
it's like Lupita Nyong'o.
Right.
I can't see her last name for some reason.
Lupita Nyong'o. Yeah, she's great.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like you look at her shit.
Angela Bassett.
What?
Someone asked Angela Bassett.
Oh,
Angela Bassett is the original queen. That's why she played that role.
But you look at like she is very diversified. Like, but she also had a director that believed in her to play two different type of characters, and I think that's very important as well because I like M'Baku, but they had a very odd choice for the role he played in Us. Like I feel like he was trying to do a parody of white people or something. Like, but he came off real goofy in that movie, man. I didn't see it. Oh, really? It was too much. It was too much.
He kind of came off corny. Yeah,
right, real corny, man. I was like, come on, M'Baku, come on, man. But everybody else in the family, they did a great job and great acting, all of them. Honestly, yeah.
I like that suit he got on.
Is that actually still her? The Lupita?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Damn, that's what I'm talking. Look at that versatility again. Look, in the movie, she looked like that, but then that's her. That's the same.
It's in the eyes. It's the face acting, right? Like
that's crazy, man. Yeah, but yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Cool.
Sharp as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's good. That was good, man. Do we want to? Should we take a call from anybody or what?
Do you want to?
Do you want me to floodgates?
The last time we took calls, it's been a while though. It's been fucking forever.
A while. All right, Tyrone, it's your deal. All right, we're gonna. So here's the deal, guys. All right, here we go. I think how do I invite some? This is gonna be weird because this is all on the internet, so anybody in the goddamn world can call us right now. You can call in. Please turn off your camera if you're calling in with a webcam or on the internet. I'm not going to take you. I'm only going to let you on for your voice, okay? And if you do some weird shit, you're getting banned. Played. Yeah. Guys, we're going to take it, and this should be interesting. We haven't opened the phone lines in a long time, but that's one of the reasons StreamYard is around. We're going to see how this shit works.
I've been wondering where I was.
Tyrone, you're the director. You let me know when you're ready to wrap things up with the stream.
Yeah. So maybe like another 15 minutes. Yeah, we can.
All right, you got it.
Yeah.
So you guys call in, you register, and we'll take your calls. No more Skype. Shit's getting too expensive for me.
Oh, Skype. I'll see you.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for my birthday. At the end of this month, fucking Corona is fucking shit up, man. Like,
yeah.
I wish just me and the boys could go to the beach and shit, but this shit is hard to do.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier.
I'm actually thinking I might go to Oiso. Actually, remember that one, Teri? Oiso.
Yeah, if you go to Oiso, if you go in the Kanagawa Prefecture,
yeah,
I'm good.
All right.
Outside, Tokyo is good. Maybe even Chiba, but like anything outside of such, yeah, that's a big no.
All right, bet. Okay, yeah. Then maybe we'll do that then. They got a pretty good deal right now. You can get for like $100 or something. You can or Ichiman Yen, you can do some shit right now for overnight and got a nice beach view. I was thinking about renting out that one room. Remember with the ocean side? Like I talked to you guys about it before. I think that was also Oiso or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I posted the stream in. So just click on that link, everybody. You click on that StreamYard link, and you're gonna get connected. That's how you you get into the chat. So it's like a Zoom call or whatever. No numbers.
Yeah,
No number. This motherfucker peeing and shit. In the background. Damn. Mute yourself. A leak? I heard all of that. Idiot perspective.
Our city perspective.
So everybody, let's just judge this man coming back. All right, we got a call in from DC fanboy. Terry, get your ass back here. All right, let's see what this is all about. You wash your hands, bro?
I can hear y'all.
DC
I can
fanboy.
hear y'all too. Oh fuck!
Hello?
Oh, that's funny.
Can everyone hear me?
We can hear you, buddy, loud and clear. How you doing?
Good, yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up like 30 minutes ago, so I didn't like watch the whole podcast. But like,
Okay.
I heard like up to Viola Davis.
Oh, okay. Damn. Well, you just basically missed everything, so it's all
Yeah, basically, my bad.
it's all good. What, you want to talk about that black chocolate, man? What's up?
Well, what should I talk about with you guys? You know, you guys probably want to talk about like what you talked about before earlier in your podcast.
Well, I mean, you have a question for us or what? Like, just in general.
Ask a question.
You are a DC
Ask a
fanboy,
question.
right? Yeah.
Yes, of course I am. You've seen me, Robert Pattinson. I think he's gonna be the best Batman.
Oh shit.
That's a
Get
bold
the fuck
statement.
out of here.
That's a well, you know what? Movie Batman. He's gonna be the best movie Batman, I think.
God
I'm not
damn.
gonna say of all time.
Why?
You don't think
I
so?
want to know why. I want to know why.
Okay, so basically, like what I've seen from like what Matt Reeves is talking about, what like the cast are talking about, like what people are talking about, like this seems like basically like the Nolan Batman, but like more comic book at the same time. Like he's gonna be grounded, but he's gonna have like comic book traits. Like he's gonna follow a lot of comic book things. Like he's not gonna kill this time. Like he's like
It's
not
all
like
right
a
if it
killer,
kills,
but-
son. It's okay. You know, they
We already
just
had
fall
that.
into a deep sleep. You know, they
we
just go
already
to
had
sleep.
that.
Yeah, true. We already hit that.
All right,
We already had
DC.
that.
Okay.
I'm muting up
But,
the
like-
perspective for the rest of the stream. Yeah.
I like your conviction, fanboy. Keep going. Let's go.
Thank you. And like I like his suit. It's better than the Nolan suit.
Okay, now you've gone too far. No.
No. It looks.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
It
Talk
looks
about
pretty good. It looks pretty good.
it. Okay.
Okay. The only thing I'm not sure about is his voice. I've heard like some mixed things. Like the first interview I heard about his voice was that like Rob Pattinson, he got the inspiration from William Dafoe in The Lighthouse. So I don't know what that's gonna be.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
So he said like he got his inspiration from William Dafoe in The Lighthouse, and like in The Lighthouse, he's a sailor.
Right.
So like he sounds like an old school like pirate sailor from like.
Okay, but
I don't know what that's about.
right, but something to keep in mind is that we've heard that he likes to fuck around in the interviews a lot. So
Okay. I hope so.
the same thing about him working out that got our lovely John Campia to say all this.
He better
Let
work
the
out.
dog
He better look
down.
like he better look like Kumail Nanjiani when this movie's like filming again.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going that far.
So it's interesting that you mentioned the voice, because I find that to be the most irrelevant. I mean, if they're gonna go with what they've been doing recently, they're probably gonna like digitize it, right? Like
Yeah.
Christian Bale was Christian Bale. He did the gruff voice, but everybody else, George Clooney was just George Clooney. Val Kilmer
George Clooney's voice.
was just Val Kilmer, right? And then the multiplicity. Michael Keaton
Wow, of all the movies,
was
Michael Keaton, you went for multiplicity.
I couldn't remember. I just remember the posters, but yeah, Michael Keaton was just
Michael Keaton orgy.
Yeah. So I mean, the voices, man, like they'll fix that.
Nah,
I don't know.
I like Michael Keaton's voice as Batman, and I always thought the Bat Flick thing was a fucking cop out. Like I was like, come on now, you gonna make him digitize his ass? This motherfucker up here, it sounded like Daft Punk or like.
It's the smartest thing. Like I think if I was Batman, I would have a little like a microphone or something. Like I don't know. Like it didn't make sense until I heard it. Like yeah, why the fuck not? Like come on, we got a Chewbacca mask. Like
so you're gonna sound like a stormtrooper and shit. Like come on now, that shit broke. It's like, you know, shit. Nah, we good.
I guess we'll see. We'll see in October.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Well, let's hope it comes out. But they did resume filming this month. Actually. All right,
that's good.
Yeah. It's supposed to be this month. Yeah, a few things started filming again, like Uncharted and Jurassic World.
Yeah,
like that's filming right now.
Oh, and actually breaking news, or kind of breaking news, HBO Max announced that they're doing a spin-off TV show.
Yes, that's what I want to ask you about. That's going to be my question. Okay. What are your thoughts, all of you?
So for those of you that...
what the fuck are we talking about?
So for those of you that don't
HBO Max show.
Yeah, The Batman, based on this movie that's coming out, they're going to be doing a spin-off like side story on HBO Max or something like that from Matt Reeves and Terrace Winter Set. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I found it. This dude wrote the crime drama Boardwalk Empire and did some shit on The Sopranos, and it looks like Eric, really? They're going to be taking notes from Ed Brudenbaker, Greg Rucka, and the GCPD, and it's going to be like a police detective working like Gotham, basically.
Like Gotham.
So that kind of is like good and bad to hear that. Like I like the idea of doing a side story thing, but I don't like them comparing it to Gotham because but it could be either really, in my opinion, based on Gotham, it could be really, really good or really, really corny and shit. Because Gotham got corny after a while.
So let me understand it. So they're doing a spin-off series on HBO Max, spin-off from the movie, but still tied in.
Yes.
And it might be like you said, it might have
like
Gotham.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Think about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. like that. All this shit is going on in the fucking Marvel world, but
don't do it.
Really?
No.
Don't do it?
Don't do it.
I would say, why?
Agents. I don't got time for that. Like, I don't want homework. Good thing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does not fucking matter. That shit ain't canon. Tony Stark still did the thing without that show.
I see.
But I understand the need to create supplementary material because we ain't releasing anything. So there's a positive to it. You know, we're all hurting for like new media. If it's good, it's good. But don't try to bleed a property. That's
okay.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'd
say for me,
I think it's too soon. Sorry, I didn't know you were going to talk. My bad.
Well, I was going to say two things. I have a statement and then I have a question for DC Fanboy. First thing is, I think it could be interesting if they do it right. You know, if they tie it into the movies and not try to separate it, have it kind of part of it, but not really part of it. It could work out, especially if it follows along with the it's going to be a trilogy, right? The movie, right? Supposedly. So if they continue to make more movies, I think it could be good. And then my question for you, DC Fanboy, is something I've been pondering. Do you think the DC EU could ever catch up to the Marvel Cinematic Universe or surpass it? Do you think there's potential there?
It's a little too late, especially with like, everything going on. We don't even have a Superman anymore. We don't have a Batman anymore. Like they got to either reboot or just go with what they're doing right now and just like not connect anything.
So I have something to add to that. So there's no catching up to be done, in my opinion. Marvel is done. Like
I agree.
So Endgame is a series finale. Finale. Everything that comes afterwards, I'm clenching my butt cheeks, hoping that it isn't terrible.
I kind of
it could have been their
And
magnum
so,
opus,
if anything, like so DC, like this is your chance to do something great, make it fucking good. Take your time. Marvel's done. Everything they do now is a trickle, a whimper of what was great.
I wouldn't go that far, but I do think it's kind of like a reboot, kind of. Yeah.
I did not like Far From Home. I thought that shit was garbage, and that was their first jump out. Okay.
No, I was about to say Obsidian
Next.
Perspective has no opinion because this motherfucker said Rise of Skywalker was great. So
it was great. I mean, come on, like my
you
girl
can't tell me.
my
Unvalid.
girl
Everything
Ray.
says unvalid. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I'm entitled to an opinion. Yo, Ray is. I mean, you know. By the way, I will have to say I've been drinking. You know.
I mean, yeah, everybody is entitled to opinion, so everybody's got one. So, but I'm just saying, you gonna tell me Far From Home was whack?
That shit was entertaining. Yo, was I not
So
rolling to next to you when Chewbacca almost died? Like that shit was funny as fuck. You know,
Yes, man.
It was
DC
a good
fanboy.
time.
I appreciate it,
Yes.
man. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for calling
And
in.
let me just say, I'm a big fan of everyone here.
I appreciate your
And,
conviction,
Thank
dude.
you.
Which one?
Yes,
Who do you
and
like the
Akasan, you
most?
know.
Me, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I watched your Instagram live streams actually when you were reacting to the Flash on Instagram. I watched all of those. I always showed up.
Oh
Always
shit.
commented.
Okay,
And yeah,
all
so,
right.
you know,
Don't
and,
ask
you
me
know, I
for the
hope we
next
do this
reaction,
again.
but
Yeah. And also, are you quick thing? Are you gonna watch DC Fandom next month when they have
Of
like their
course.
24-hour live event? Okay, yeah. Are you
Of
gonna do a live
course.
stream?
Oh,
I'm gonna do a live stream, and I'm somehow, some way, we're gonna try to get the boys as part of that because that should be pretty big. Just the biggest problem for us is gonna be fucking time difference. That shit.
Yeah, isn't that North American time?
Nightmare,
24
man.
hours.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, 24 hours, but I really need to. DC is gonna have to call me, the actual company, not DC Fanboy, DC, and not Dante Carver. DC, the company, Warner Brothers. Y'all gonna have to call me and give me specific times because I am
On
not
the
gonna
schedule.
Yeah, man, I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna be up all 24 hours all night waiting for that information to drop. I need to know exactly how they're doing that shit because I want to be one of those first. Because the problem with these reveals, they might have that shit on a 24-hour stream, but they're gonna drop that shit. I wake up in the morning, check Twitter, blah, 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 and I don't even know where to go to capture that pure reaction. You know, I don't want my reaction to be from a Twitter feed and be like, wow, you know, come on now.
Oh wait, actually, there's an Ubisoft live stream today. Did you know that?
Nah, man, they're too caught up. They're
A new
I think I
Splinter
saw
Cell
something
game?
about that.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, they're too caught up in the sexual allegations right now.
All right, the day before.
What the fuck?
Or Valhalla. That goes back to the earlier stream I was talking about with going to the hotel and shit. Mad Ubisoft getting canceled right now.
Yo, aren't they based in France though?
It might be.
I have no idea.
DC's
Okay, never
DC fanboy. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking
right,
so much.
thank you for having
Yo,
We
Yeah,
appreciate it.
who's
All right,
this?
I'll see you.
Jackson Waring. As much as I don't really trust Disney with this franchise much anymore, I would kill for a Star Wars Old Republic film series or show. Okay, never played the game, but I hear it's good, especially following the storyline.
That would be great. Yeah.
Zakul and Valakard. Okay, yo, I'm all with Star Wars series devoid of the Skywalker saga.
Do you think
I like
that? Well, sorry, I was going to ask you because you love Rise of Skywalker, which there's, I guess, nothing wrong with. Sorry, look, everybody likes. I like The Last Jedi, so it is. What
I like them all. That's the thing. Like they're all great, and they're all great popcorn films. I understand everyone's problems with it. I don't give a fuck. And
reboot it though, because that's on the table right now. There's a civil war right now with all those people. There's a civil war between Camp Kennedy versus Far From Home. Come on, man, your favorite movie. Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
The
Favre?
John Favreau. There you go.
John
Yeah,
Favreau, right.
Yeah.
So they
Those
want to
two
reboot the Star Wars series.
Yeah.
If they reboot the Star Wars series, if I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm done. Like, why reboot it? Just like this guy said, the Old Republic. That's like 1,000 or so years ago. Just do some old stories, right? Like, because the concept of rebooting is essentially, let's reset, right? Like the Amazing Spider-Man didn't work, so let's do something else. And at that point, it's like you pussed out. Like, I'm sorry, that's a bad word. Yeah. You punked out, right? Like, just go with your convictions. Do what you want to do, right? And if you feel the need to change because the market doesn't accept it, I mean, didn't you make $1 billion the last time?
I agree.
Yeah,
bullshit. I'm like, yo,
calm the fuck down, right? I get it. Some fanboys don't like this shit. Some fanboys don't like that Abby killed this dude with a fucking golf club. How much money did you make again? If you made the money, who the fuck cares? I don't know. You're a business. I'm drunk too. So.
The opinions of Teri Obsidian's perspective do not reflect all of Comics staff nor Akasan. We reserve the right to hold Teri accountable for his. And if you are subscribed to Akasan's channel, please do not unsubscribe based on Teri's comments. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I lost 100 subscribers based on The Last of Us.
Let's talk about that.
And then at the end of the day, like we're talking about like media, like books, right? Oh, yeah. You don't like Dragon Ball? Oh, fucking K, then you're another dude, right?
Break something.
All right, let's go with Francisco real quick. I want to get these two people out the way, and then we'll wrap it up. Francisco, what's up?
What's up?
Hello. Hi, Francisco.
I'm gonna pick up my manga real quick.
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, touching on The Last of Us. I mean, wow, you lost that many subscribers, really?
100. I made a request. I told people if they are okay, if they think it's okay to send fucking death threats to voice actors and directors, get the fuck off my channel. I don't want you here. I don't want to even be associated with you, even on a fandom level, because I do not support that shit. If they believe that was correct, if they believe in their heart that it is appropriate, just because you don't boo-hoo-hoo, you didn't like a fucking game, and you think it's okay to send death threats, then unsubscribe. So 100 people bounce, then I'm better for it.
Yeah.
Damn.
You get more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what was worse, losing this many people or the Snyder Cut people?
That's a good question.
The Snyder Cut is I would say it's still Snyder Cut, because I don't even know these people, The Last of Us. That's the thing. These people, I didn't even give a fuck about The Last of Us a year ago, and I played the game. I loved it, but the Snyder Cut thing, that cuts a little deeper, because that's Batman we're talking about, and like I do not need people up here fucking telling me how my Batman should fucking be. Batman killed in the car. I don't give a fuck what Batman did. Fucking 10 years. Superman wanted to fuck his cousin in the comic books and the original fucking stories. You don't see that shit in DC universe, you know.
I think killing is okay if it thematically makes sense.
If it did, but it didn't. But it didn't.
Like, exactly. Right.
Like,
I'm thinking about The Dark Knight, right? So the Batman Begins, right? When I don't have to save you. Okay. Good game. All right. Good point. Yeah. Fuck out of here. You're dead, son. Right. But like the brutality of it in what was it? Batman v Superman. That was a bit excessive.
So to be fair, Francisco asked me about the Snyder Cut, and that's a little different. Technically, my beef is actually when I get triggered with Zack Snyder at this point. I get triggered at that point, so I was thinking about BVS. Technically speaking, Snyder Cut, I'm okay with it. I don't care about it. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be anything better than what we got. Maybe it'll be a better completed story, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the kind of story that I'd be interested in. But I am curious to see it. Francisco, you got a question?
Plus, I mean, it was like a build up too, right? From that Snyder Cut. It's been a while, and then with with The Last of Us, that's just like it was just like one trailer, and then all of a sudden you had all these leaks and whatnot, and it was just that was just a small buildup from if you're comparing it to it just doesn't
Exactly. Yeah. I just learned about how much people give a shit about Joel in the last couple of weeks, but Batman's been my entire goddamn life, so it's like
yeah. I kind of agree. Like, I played The Last of Us a few years ago, and I don't remember much about Joel so much that I would want to fight someone over him. I played that game like 4 years ago, and I never went back to it. And I only remembered his name because they mentioned his name. I've played like 1,000 games, read 1,000 books, seen 1,000 movies since then. I'm not gonna remember some fictional character's name enough to be mad at him dying or whatever happened to him.
Yeah,
it's silly.
I take offense. No,
you take offense.
Oh no, I was just saying that. Yeah, Joel doesn't come off as very, like an iconic, kind of character when you think about, video games. He's just
he's not. He just got here since breakfast. So
in defense, that is the highest selling PlayStation 4 game of all time. So
true. Yeah, it's a great game. It is a great game. But
so
they're about the doctors.
On to that, but The Last of Us.
Is it PS4 or PS3? Because PS4 that was a remaster.
I'm sorry, PS3. Maybe you're right then. PS3.
PS3. Yeah.
I took great offense. I didn't play the game, but I took great offense to people comparing it to Metal Gear Solid 2. I saw those headlines. I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Like, no, I'm a big Metal Gear fan, and Metal Gear 2 at least.
Raiden halfway through
with Raiden, yes.
Raiden. Okay, then that's why they're comparing it.
Yeah, and you compare it. You switch up as a different person, but the game is still pretty fucking universally good, right? Like it
was weird when that game came out.
The Last of Us,
Sons of Liberty, right?
Yeah, Sons of Liberty or Substance, right? The Last of Us was just they didn't kill Solid Snake, like, so I mean that would have been more comparable, but don't compare it to my.
There was controversy with that one, wasn't there?
Yeah, I remember because what I've read, Terry, when Metal Gear, when that shit first came out, people fucking hated the fact that you were playing as Snake, but then they revealed that you weren't Snake the whole time.
So I think that kind of commentary came out years later when the internet started to really became a thing. Right, people started to think about it, but like I think it came out in 2002 because or 3 because they delayed the game because of 9/11. Right. Most people, myself, kids in high school, like we were okay with it, right? And especially if you understand the themes of Metal Gear, okay, passing on the torch to a new fucking soldier, and you're doing this, right? Okay, that's the game, and Solid Snake is your mentor now. But like The Last of Us, that was some shock value shit.
Yeah,
Kojima wanted to tell a story and continue it, but I don't know The Last of Us, but from what I'm understanding. I mean, it was the idea of shocking you, but getting you to understand like the cycle of vengeance and stuff like that.
You're right.
Yeah. I think I would have liked it.
I hated playing it, but oh my god, that was one of the best games I've ever experienced. One of the best stories I've ever experienced. Very unconventional.
Second one?
The second one, I thought it was great. That shit was.
I've heard that.
If that shit doesn't fucking win Game of the Year, that shit should win an Oscar somehow.
It's going to. I mean, the way the Game of the Year with that guy and his convention show, it probably will.
So it sounded like the story's really good, and people just came in too emotional and too tied to characters.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, there's more about that, but I've already discussed The Last of Us so much.
Yeah, we don't have to discuss it anymore. Yeah.
Francisco, I appreciate you calling in, man.
Thanks for calling in.
I just have one more question though. For Game of the Year, you've had this game, you've had a bunch of games. You even had the game like Apex and whatnot come out. So what's your opinion on which game is going to be Game of the Year?
What's going to be Game of The Last of Us? I think so. Like, first and foremost, Ghost of Tsushima. That's a PlayStation only, so that shit ain't gonna count. I guess technically Last of Us is as well, but
PlayStation only. Yeah, I don't may win anyway though.
I don't see
so.
Ghost of Tsushima.
What about
numbers.
Final Fantasy. Was it not that great at the end?
Hell no.
Nah, I didn't finish it.
All I can say is like if Final Fantasy gets game of that shit would be wild because they legit made one game 3 games like that, and have to like I'm coming from the perspective of someone who has never played Final Fantasy and doesn't know the original story other than Advent Children. I was scratching my head so much at the end, like what
You got me scratching my head. They made one game 3 games.
What I'm saying is, so they only took the Midgard part, and the plan is that they're going to make 2 more games.
So disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. Okay.
Yeah, because it was 3 discs. Yeah.
So that's my thing. Is like, you know, we already know where the story's going, or maybe where it might go, and I'm just like, nah, that it was not a good story.
I don't even want to finish it. If it's just disc 1, that's like, fuck out of here. Square's off. Maybe they just hard pressed for cash or something.
I'm just saying from a perspective of someone who didn't know the story, when they opened it up, they had a great start. The middle ways it got a little choppy, and then toward the end, I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And
I totally know. Yeah,
I feel like as someone like that, that doesn't make me excited to want to continue the story. However, maybe they have enough of a hardcore fan base that is excited that they're redoing things. So you know,
that's a very difficult concept because you're pretty much, you know, relying on the fact that these hardcore fans will come back again, but like these motherfuckers get tired. Like, you just did disc 1, like, and then when are you gonna do this too? Like, by the time you finish it, I'm done. Get the fuck out of here. Like, who?
So okay, for me personally, Last of Us, I can't imagine there's any like Cyberpunk or Cyber something. Whenever that shit comes out, that's gonna have to be one of the hardest hitting stories of all time, but I doubt it. So I can't imagine anything else would be a strong competitor other than The Last of Us. So I don't know.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. No other game it makes so many motherfuckers talk about a game. So wow.
True story, yeah.
So there you go.
I agree.
All right, man. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling in. All right, last one. It's a whole favorite to Teri's one of Teri's favorite. Ginger.
Who the fuck is this?
Be nice. Ginger, are you there?
Hello.
You better not say shit, Ginger.
Shut up. He's drunk. I apologize, Ginger.
What?
How you doing?
Hello. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly. Tyrone, I'm gonna let you take this one.
Yeah. What's up?
I can barely hear everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
I'm doing great, thank you.
It's very choppy.
Oh, really? Where are you calling
from?
California.
Okay. Are you on your phone?
Yeah. On my phone, my cell phone?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. It's all good. I don't mind. As long as you can hear us fine. Did you have a question for the team?
Okay. Well, I wanted to have it. First of all, I wanted to say shout out to DC Fanboy because I'm excited for Robert Pattinson, and he's going to be the best Batman ever. That's for sure. Also, I have to disagree with you, Akasan, on the top. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. I heard you the whole time. What's up? What the fuck you got?
Chocolate.
Disagree with me? Hello, Ginger? Okay.
Okay. I have to hear that.
Okay, you're
Hello?
muting out.
Yeah.
I don't know why my phone's muting and unmuting.
That's so
really
weird.
Anyway,
So weird, yeah.
I have to disagree with you. I have to disagree with you on the whole sales of Last of Us. I mean, compared to the units that the PS4 has sold, it actually hasn't made history at all. I mean, PS4 sold 84 million worldwide, with Last of Us about 4 million. So
I'm just going on the fact that
that
it's ranked as the biggest selling PS4 title or PS3 title. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what that is. So I don't know what the numbers are, but it is the actual world record for highest sales of a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
Maybe highest sold, but it might have made a lot of money, but not a lot of friends. You know,
Fair enough.
You ever heard that term? Like, it sold a lot, like BDS sold a lot, but there wasn't a lot of people that loved it, you know? But I would have to say, you know, being a Robert Pattinson fan that I am, because I think he's just so intoxicating and I think he's so handsome, I would have to say that I'm more excited of the idea of Robert Pattinson playing a young Batman. What exactly is your take, Akasan and Teri, on a Gotham Batman being done, but on the big screen? Are you really, truly not excited for something like that?
What do you mean,
No.
Batman on the big screen?
He's talking about the
Yeah, I heard
HBO
you
Max
say
show.
earlier, oh, I'm not sure if I would want to see. What?
Okay, so Batman on the big screen. Well, I'm always down for more Batman. Like hell yeah, and I'm excited about Robert Pattinson.
Well, no, you said something about.
Hello.
What's going on? That's
We
I
have
don't know.
no
There's a
idea.
signal problem with this. I'm so sorry about this.
It's okay. It's all right. So I'm down with any Batman format, but I would not want to see a Batman anything on TV. That's for sure. Yeah, I would. That's my thing. All right, Ginger. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to let you go on this one because I do want to wrap up for here. So I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know what Ginger was talking about though, but it's a little too early in the morning for her. I don't know.
Hey.
Teri's favorite color. Oh,
I'm not paying them no mind. I don't know.
I hope I get banned. By the way, of all the people calling in, I apologize if I accidentally banned you. Because there's a button. No, there's a button here that says red. So I thought you can just read it. Like they could really do that differently. Like I need to click the kick button, not the ban button. StreamYard, you got to work on that a little bit. Give me better animation. So if you try to call in next time, Francisco, DC fanboy or whatever, and you're banned, let me know. I will unban you. Whew, I knew that one. I was just gonna say, Naughty Dog's reported to. So, Last of Us 2 is now the fastest selling first party PlayStation exclusive ever, with more than 4 million copies sold through June 21st. Blah 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 blah. Damn it. I read it somewhere, but it's not on this release that it did The Last of Us 1 or something like that.
Oh, so. Wow. Probably so.
I don't know. It's okay. God of War did. So The Last of Us 2 did 4 million sales. God of War did 3.1 million. Marvel Spider-Man, interesting enough, 3.3 million, actually. That is wild. It beat out Spider-Man. Yeah. Okay. Tyrone, wrap us up here.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to this first podcast. A bit of an experimental thing we're trying here on StreamYard. Hopefully the next time will be a little more smoother. As for my plans, what? Oh, what was that?
Better than most of my fucking streams.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's good though. So my plans for the future is I eventually want to do more of those movie comic book comparisons, and that I'm working on one for The Old Guard, which is a Netflix movie that's coming out later this month. The comic book is excellent, so I might work on doing something like that. And that's all. You guys have anything before we close up?
Yeah, hey, check out my blog at obsidianperspective.com and YouTube channel. And don't forget to drink and stay happy.
I'm trying to. I'm trying. I want to close out, and I want to make sure I close out on that song I was playing earlier because fire. Y'all know me, Comics Plus, Akasan. I hope you guys like this. If you guys want to see more of this, just let us know. Yeah, people already commenting on Twitter. Like I said, some people get a little too familiar. Like somebody just commented on my Twitter. They're just like, "Excuse me, Akasan. Winston Duke has one of his degrees from Yale and was playing a Howard graduate. I'll leave it at that, asshole." No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever, motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
Another person posted something about BVS and Snyder Cut.
What do they have to say?
Oh, yeah. We're never gonna. They're never gonna. Oh shit. They're never gonna let me live that down. But it's
yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, cool guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I would love to keep doing more of this. I had a fun time, man.
This is fun. I enjoy this.
Yeah, and we might have to merge this with the live stream stuff that I usually do. I used to do that a lot every Saturday morning, but your boy need money, so I went back to work. So fuck that. We ain't getting many classes nowadays.
No, not.
Oh boy, yeah. Shame. Make sure you fill out. We do them tax returns and shit. Get all that money. All right, we're gonna get on out of here, guys. I'm gonna leave you. We're gonna leave you with this song for a minute, and I'm gonna talk to the boys offline. We are out of here. Enjoy the music. Peace all.
Hey Jada, what's up?
Was it Jada?
I can't hear it.
I guess nobody could hear it. What?
Yeah, we can't hear it. Yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
we can't hear it.
Let's try it again. Oops. There we go. Let's try it again.
There we go.
All right.
With August, an entanglement with August, an
Can you guys hear it?
entanglement, an entanglement
Here we
with August.
Here we go.
With August,
Hey.
with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement.
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August,
An entanglement.
with August, with August, with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, with August, with August, entanglement with August, an 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 entanglement.
Later, everybody.
Later. Thank you.